The Soybean School on RealAgriculture.com is brought to you by High Stick NT, Cruiser Max Beans, and Pride Seeds.
This is Ken Curra, Market Development Agronomist for Pride Seeds, here in the London area today to talk about the state of the soybean crop in the central southwestern Ontario area. And by and large, the soybean crop, like the corn crop, has been trying to withstand some pretty intense drought pressure over the last 4 to 6 weeks. We're standing here today in one of my soybean demonstration plots, and this is without a doubt the best looking plot that I have this summer so far. It's fantastic. It's sneaking up on my waist here, and I'm a tall man, so that's a pretty good sign. I was also really happy to pull a plant here that has about 25 pods on it already. A few two bean pods, but most of them are threes, so really a testament to how well this variety has withstood the drought pressure and some of the heat pressure through flowering and pod set here in the last couple of weeks. So pretty happy with what I see. But high yielding bean crops aren't made in July, they're made in August, past history tells us, including 2011. So really what these beans need here in the next 4 weeks is some nice moderate temperatures, warm sun in the day, cooler nights, not a lot of heat stress, and we need some rain to really fill these beans out and really push the tops for some additional yield. Beans can make a lot of pods in August. Like I said, I was actually surprised that there was this many pods on this plant already, so that's certainly a good sign. You can see that this plant is still flowering right at the new trifoliates actually, so it's still moving right along in the reproductive stages, trying to make grain for us. The overall state of the soybean crop is fairly good. Like I said, there's a lot to be decided in the next month. We need timely rain. We need some of the fields that are under some pretty intense drought pressure to get some rain and help out the vegetative growth there and get some height and move those beans along. But for the most part, the beans are hanging in there looking okay. As far as insect pressures go, that's the key one right now. We've got a couple of key insects that we need to hone in on with our scouting. One is spider mites, and spider mites will be that bronzing off that we see creeping in from the grassy field edges and the ditches into the headlands of the soybean fields. So spider mites are becoming an issue with this dry, hot weather. And soybean aphids, we'll always be scouting for soybean aphids. Right now there are aphids around in very low numbers, nothing near threshold yet, but something to be on our radar as we head into these critical next 4 or 5 weeks for the soybean plant. So overall, pretty optimistic about the soybean crop. This was great news, better than I expected to see. And this is a fantastic looking soybean plot, so really happy about that. Soybeans have got a good month coming up here. And with the price of soybeans right now, if we can pull off some nice yields, the soybean crop's going to be a really profitable one for a lot of growers in Ontario.